Talk to him.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Whether the winters were left in the cold. Classic.
I'm only gonna do this once.
Classic.
International.
Classic. Yeah. Classic.
Ha ha.
Classic. Classic.
Tell me why that. Tell me why that.
Classic. Classic.
Talk to me, chat. 333.
Classic.
Let's get it going.
Fighting out of the southpaw stance, standing at 6'2", 190 pounds. I give you, boy, I'm made different. I work too hard, ain't no way I ain't getting paid different. This from the dirt, this from the mud. You ain't slave with me.
Yeah.
This is strictly for my homies that was brave with me. You can't come in with me now if you ain't came with me. Skull looking at you side eye if you ain't with real life. I seen a couple people try and it ain't in pretty. I only keep the people around that stood on 10 with me. And if they start to stand on 9, that's where it end with me. It can end quickly. In the way I level up, I make them spin differently. I should start a foundation. They be make-a-wishing me. I got these hoes in the French. They can't seem to get to me. Bae, I done mastered discipline. It take more than booty cheeks. Need a little more conversation, cause I still be trying to see. I be listening with my eyes. Yeah, I still be trying to see. I be moving like the prize. You can't find another me. Let's get focused.
Let's get focused.
Classic.
What up, chat? I'm Classic. It's the Classic Codes, and I got another great live show for y'all today. I hope y'all feel good. I feel amazing.
I'm only gonna do this once.
Yes, Lord. Shout out to the chat. Ted's down in the building. Souls of Thought in the building. A few more in the building. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure you turn on your notifications because we live all the time.
Classic.
Yes, Lord. I got a great show for y'all. A little bit unconventional as far as the layout, the format of the show. As y'all see, we had the intro, Protect Me from My Enemies. That was a Friday singing on. That was a TikTok snippet of him singing. I thought that was dope. It was fitting for the things that we're gonna discuss today. Shout out to the whole Raw Society Coalition. I see that half of us at least are in the building.
Classic.
You know what I mean? I feel feel amazing. Andres, what up? Welcome to the chat, Andres. Everybody, 333 for Andres. Thank you for joining the show today. It's the best daytime live show on all streaming platforms. You're not here for no reason.
I'm only gonna do this once.
Yes, Lord. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. So we're gonna do a couple of different reactionary, I guess, type of segments, and then we'll have a regular reaction video to just have some fun and cool off. But there's some things I want to talk about, chat. You know what I mean? This one really for the chat 333 family. Anybody that's new here, y'all just gonna get a little bit different of an episode today. But there's some things I just want to talk about in particular, chat, and it's gonna tie in with my Raw Society Coalition family. You know what I mean? It's gonna tie in with them because we recently just did a series. If you haven't, go to the Raw Society Coalition page and subscribe there as well. But we recently did a series where everyone in the Raw Society Coalition reacted to my code language video that I did early in my streaming journey some months back on losing friends, and they all did different reactions and stuff like that. And there was some things that I noticed today in my own life that kind of brought the conversation full circle. And so I wanted to bring it to the live stream and just talk about everything in real time, not in detail about my life, but about the subject matter, right? Probably use myself as an example as I do damn near every day, chat. I think that's why they love me, because they know shit, classic gonna be classic.
Classic.
You know what I mean? He said, finger red number one, finger red number one. I don't know what that means, Andres, but welcome to the chat. Conversation with Soft Rain 333. What up? What up? What up? What up, Rain? Yeah, the whole coalition pulling up, man. So yeah, let's get off into our first reaction. This is actually gonna come from a pastor. Maybe we'll double back on this on Sunday service. Sorry we didn't do Sunday service this week, but the Raw Society Coalition had came to Chicago live, and they were in transit on Sunday, so we could not do the show. But shout out to the whole coalition.
Classic.
All right, so the reaction gonna be to this is actually a pastor who is gonna be speaking on the closeness of the enemy. I have a song on my Sebastian tape album where I say I'm watching the people I'm loving the closest way more than the people I don't, because the people that hurt me the most in this life be the people that's locked in my phone. And I remember doing the listening session, and Big Sco in particular was like, damn, I feel that, this, that, and the third. But truthfully, people can't hurt you like that unless they're close to you. So I think that those lines and some of what this minister is going, I don't know this gentleman's name, so forgive me, but some of what this minister is going to speak on in those lines of that song, I think those are things that's going to be relatable to most people, because if it's somebody who's not close to you or somebody who shouldn't know better, so to speak, you don't necessarily get hurt too deeply by it, right? So the times that most people have been hurt deeply is generally because it involved people that they got close, you know what I mean? But let's see what this pastor got to say. Before I do, let me get caught up on the chats while I get behind when I don't have to. Hazel, what up? Shout out 333 for Hazel. Shout out to all the new faces coming in, tapped in on the phones. It's the best daytime live show on all streaming platforms. I'm grateful that y'all
Classic.
here. Yeah. Shub said, can you rap? They not like us? Nah, this ain't nah. But I appreciate you for being here. This looks kind of AI. Yeah, I'm handsome. I know it look fake, but it's real. It's me. I'm handsome. I appreciate you though. Let's get into the reaction, y'all.
And it ain't always who you think it is. And some of your enemies are, you got an enemy. And it ain't always who you think it is. And some of your enemies are not out there. Some of them are right up close. Some of you all got to go to see some enemies in a few days for Thanksgiving. And you got to get your spirit together, because sometimes your family can be. So while you got to be aware that there's always an enemy at work, don't you lose no sleep. See, y'all done gave the enemy too much power with all that overly anxious spiritual warfare talk, because you act like the devil and God are on the same power level. No. You better have some boldness in you that says, I know the enemy's at work, but if God be for me, who can be against me? No weapon formed against me shall be able to prosper. Psalm 37, fret not yourself because of evildoers, neither be envious of the workers of iniquity, for they shall soon be cut down. So while you got to be aware that there's always an enemy at work, don't you lose no sleep. You got an enemy. And it ain't always who you think.
I'm gonna let them cook twice, chat, so we get the full context. Let's go.
It is. And some of your enemies are not out there. Some of them are right up close.
Classic.
Some of you all got to go to see some enemies in a few days for Thanksgiving. And you got to get your spirit together, because sometimes your family can be. So while you got to be aware that there's always an enemy at work, don't you lose no sleep. See, y'all done gave the enemy too much power with all that overly anxious spiritual warfare talk, because you act like the devil and God are on the same power level. No. You better have some boldness in you that says, I know the enemy's at work, but if God be for me, who can be against me? No weapon formed against me shall be able to prosper. Psalm 37, fret not yourself because of evildoers, neither be envious of the workers of iniquity, for they shall soon be cut down. So while you got to be aware that there's always an enemy at work, don't you lose no sleep. You got an enemy. And it ain't.
All right, chat, let's talk. Let's talk, chat. So The enemy is always close. So it's things we could talk about, right? So when you think about the concept of enemies being close, it only makes sense. We discussed that before we played the video, but how do you identify growing apart amicably versus like an enemy being afoot? And that's kind of where I want to take the discussion for y'all. So my chat, because you know we do grown folks conversation, so my chat is mostly grown folks. But when you grow apart from people, it's generally still love, right? There's just understanding. There's love and understanding. See, when you grow apart from somebody, if you bump into them, there's probably still a warm embrace and a genuine check-in, right? I think you realize, I think the universe will always inform you of who your enemies are or who they were if you're blessed enough to be separated from them and safe from harm's way. You know what I'm saying? On both sides, right? I think the universe will always spin back and let you know whether it was growing apart or whether it was the ops, chat. I think the universe will always let you know that. There's something that's very important to men. It's this thing called respect. I see your chats. Y'all go ahead, go crazy. I'm gonna come to all the chats. Miles, I see you on the phone view. If the phone view is inconvenient for you, go ahead and click on the other link, the other live stream link, and it'll show you the full view the regular way. All right. Shout out to Miles in the chat. Shout out to Tez. I see y'all. But there is respect is very important to men. A lot of what has to do, a lot of protecting your respect or your reputation or your integrity, et cetera, has to do with maintaining a certain level of prestige on your name. I was always raised, particularly by my father and my Uncle Jesse, rest in peace to my Uncle Jesse, to always protect your name. It's important. So I don't know if I feel the same about those teachings today as I did when I was a child, just because now I have a philosophy in regards to like defending yourself. I refuse to be my own defense attorney. I think that now the way I look at it is, whatever you believe about me says a lot about what you think about me. Whatever it may be, good, bad, whatever it may be. Don't put no connotation on what I'm saying. This is neutral. Whatever you choose to believe about a person says a lot about what you think about a person. In every direction, up, down, high, low, it says a lot about what you think about a person. What you think their potential is in all directions, right? What you think their potential for greatness is, what you think their potential for destruction is, or for failure is. What you choose to believe says a lot about what you think about a person's potential. So I think how you identify enemies versus growing apart is looking at how people respect you during the distance. Follow me, chat. I think a lot of how you identify somebody who you just grew apart from versus somebody who was bad for you is you look at how they deal with you, with how they respect you during the distance. Tristan, what up? I see you in the chat. 333. So when they say the enemy is always close, it is. It is. You go to the NBA, you become an overnight multi-millionaire. You don't cut a certain family member in, or you don't provide for them what they feel you owe. Some of them gonna be grateful for whatever you do for them, no matter how small. Some of them you don't have to do a damn thing for, and they gonna be just as happy for you. And other ones gonna show you their teeth. They gonna show you their teeth. Love you in person. What the pastors just say? Some of y'all gotta prep y'all spirit to go to Thanksgiving with your family because the enemy gonna be there. He wasn't lying. Some get to showing you, yeah. Some of y'all show y'all teeth. And when you do, you know, when somebody show their teeth, you got to see that for what it is, no matter who it come from. No matter who it come from. You get into a situation where you surprised at who it come from. So in your mind, you try to make it not true. Not you. Not you. You? Jesus had to feel like that. Judas? Judas, not you, gang. You? Paul, I get it. You know what I'm saying? The stranger over there, I get, you know what I'm saying? Peter. Judas, not you. Which one of y'all? You know what I'm saying? For real. I gotta respect something. I have fell out. Let's go to the next video before I do that. Let's go to the next video. The enemy is always close. It's a true statement, man. Sad but true. Well, I don't even want to say sad but true. The shit just real, flat out. Let's not use the cliche. It's just real. It is what it is. Nature's design, perhaps. The next reaction I want to get into is off of Kevin Gates' snippet. This is on Instagram as well. I mean, no, on TikTok. This is on TikTok as well. I'm sure a lot of people have seen this already. We're gonna revisit it in the vein of what we're talking about today. Before we do that, let's get into the chat. Let's get into the chat, man. I know y'all dropping some wisdom. All right, so Ted said, there's signs. If you have to overlook their behavior more often than not, then they are probably an enemy. Facts. Ted's down said, disrespect in weird ways, maybe not overt, but the energy is felt. They're a secret enemy. Miles Baxter said, you have to decide which actions don't get a do-over. Some actions are clearly effed up. Boundaries. I'm with you, Miles. Tristan said 333 said, I'm on the move, just popped in for a few minutes. Yes, sir. He said words mean everything, y'all. He said, watch how folks move and fall back. Yep. Tristan said the worst thing you could do is put faith in the wrong people. Life lessons. Life lessons. Appreciate y'all, chat. Appreciate y'all, chat. Let's see what Kevin talking about.
Told me that you wasn't my friend, so we reward loyalty with loyalty, and we reward disloyalty with distance. I forgive you, but I ain't about to forget and be naive. That's unintelligent. You could talk good as a bitch and trick my mind. Yeah. Now I'm back believing in you again. But you already showed me that you wasn't my friend, so because see somebody that talk good to you and trick your mind. Yeah. That's why I say suspect evil of no one until see it. Once see it, forget it not. For once an enemy could never be a friend. Big Sam told me when they painted you a picture, don't let them paint you another picture. Language is primitive. You gonna know. Energy doesn't lie. Told me that you wasn't my friend, so we reward loyalty with loyalty, and we reward disloyalty with distance. I forgive you, but I ain't about to forget and be naive. That's unintelligent. You could talk good as a bitch and trick my mind. Yeah. Now I'm back believing in you again. But you already showed me that you wasn't my friend, so because see somebody that talk good to you and trick your mind. Yeah. That's why I say suspect evil of no one until see it. Once see it, forget it not. For once an enemy could never be a friend. Big Sam told me when they painted you a picture, don't let them paint you another picture. Language is primitive. You gonna know. Energy doesn't lie. Told me that you wasn't my friend.
Yeah, chat. So Yeah. So that's what made me want to cover this area of things. So as the thought said, he literally said, have no expectations. Yeah, he definitely said that. Among a couple of other points too. Just pay attention. Pay attention. Take it for what it is too. Like, when somebody show you something, let them show it to you. You know what I mean? No Diddy. That shit sounded crazy, but let them show you. If they showing you, let them show you. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them things. I had fell out with a couple people close to me within the last like couple years on some shit, right? Story time. One person I could say both situations end up being around respect. They end up having to do with respect all the way around. All the way around. On my side too. All the way around. Right? I'm going to be vague because I ain't on that. So it's like in one situation, I had to establish a boundary. Chat. You know what I'm saying? I had to establish a boundary, chat.
I'm only gonna do this once.
But I'll take the blame for part of how I established that boundary, right? Because before I went to establish the boundary, I allowed myself to boil over. See, that's the thing about checking shit off the rip. You got to learn and grow through things as you go through things. That's the thing about checking shit off the rip. If you got boundaries, toe your lines at all times. Toe your lines 24/7 off the rip. The quicker you check it, the sooner they going to respect it. And it's going to be more of a smooth transaction. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them. So I'll take the blame for allowing myself to boil over instead of Ben said some shit on some shit. So when I went to check the boundary, I did it with extreme prejudice. Man, who the fuck is you talking to? I'm on that. By this time, I'm on that. Right? Still could have went smooth. Some people listen to what you saying, not how you saying it. Some people are more sensitive. It go how it go. When you can only choose to be disrespectful. You can't choose the response, right? That's what I live by. So it worked for me too. So if I escalate, the motherfucker want to take that shit to the penthouse, I got to be prepared to go. That's how I go, chat. Like we not gonna do no hypocrisy, chat.
Classic.
You feel me? So boom. So I go to toe the line. Shit, fam don't like how the line getting told at all. At all. Right? Cool. So shit. I'm sure when I catch up to him or he catch up to me or we bump into each other, it's probably gonna be 16.
Classic.
12s, 8s, or shit, bare knuckles, whatever on hand, right?
I'm only gonna do this once.
Perhaps. Y'all know Classic don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Classic.
At all. At all. Shit. It is what it is with me. But that's not the part. That's just backstory. The point is, since me and that person fell out, everybody that dude know through me or I know through dude, motherfuckers ain't stop communicating. Motherfuckers ain't act weird with each other. Ain't nobody chose sides. And you know what that tells me? Because I'm the type of person, I'm not running around talking about the shit. I don't talk to people and shit. I don't talk to people. All I do, I stream, I make my bread. You know what I'm saying? I get rest. I go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a very simplistic. I don't talk to people and shit. I don't be calling motherfuckers. I don't know what nobody got going on. I don't know who doing well. I don't know who's sick. I don't know who. If motherfuckers call me, that's when I check in on them and they check in on me. Everybody who deal with me, I know they love me because I don't make outgoing calls. So everybody who still deal with me, I know they love me because it's a one-way street. They call me. That's when we talk. So I know they love me because most people be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Where the reciprocity? Hey, G, know who you dealing with. This nigga don't make calls. I want to talk to him. I'm finna call him. At least I'm open about it. You see what I'm saying? It is what it is. But that's not what this about either. So I'm saying is the fact that all of the mutual people involved is still just regular. That mean that nigga ain't been running around talking about me. And that mean I ain't been running around talking about that nigga.
Classic.
So did we have our differences? Yeah. Was it centered around respect on both sides or disrespect on both sides? Yeah, absolutely. But the post departure respect is intact. Motherfucker ain't played with my name in the streets, and I ain't played with folks' name in the streets.
Classic.
So, you know, on some man shit, you know, is the 16s gonna get thrown? Shit. If God put us in the same space at the same place, it's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I gotta have respect for a motherfucker respecting my name.
Classic.
And look, and if a motherfucker disrespect my name and I'm assuming wrong, fuck.
Classic.
Now, on the other hand, what we got in the chat? Soul said, let me see. Ted said there's power in having no expectations, but in the end, that means you have no standards either. Souls of Thought said standards are expectations. Well, standards and expectations are two different things. Standards are law. Expectations are man-made, Ted. Passport Scope 333, what up? Shoko said slave. Okay. Kayo said Messi, Ronaldo, pick one. Okay. Ronaldo. So yeah, and then it's another situation where it's like, all right, motherfuckers fall out. I'm on my IG today. I'm doing some shit. I'm moving some shit around. I come across somebody's page who I think I follow. Well, I thought I follow, right? I see they shit. I hit the like. I go to the page to see what else they've been posting and shit. Because I show love. I'll pop on your page and like the last 30 things you did if I ain't seen them. You know what I'm saying? Because IG won't show you everything all the time. So I'll hop on there and check up and boo, 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 boo. Show some love, right? Kayo said, I love you, bro. Love you too. So yeah, it's one of them things where it's like, I see, like, I think I follow this person. I go to their page. I'm like, how I'm not following this? I thought I followed, right? So boom. So they got another page. So I go to that page. And it say following. So I'm like, wait. So I go to the person following, and I'm not in there. I'm like, wait, I know folks follow me. Like, why they like folks unfollow me? All right, no big deal. I don't be tripping off that. I don't be tripping off that. It is what it is. People be moving their numbers around, whatever. I don't be like taking that shit personal. But something clicked in my head, like where I know folks from, like who I know folks through, right? So I'm like, all right, let me go check a few other people to see. I'm like, okay, this person don't follow, that person don't follow me. And it's all people who I know through the same person I fell out with on some shit, right? Hey, everybody, all my mods, get the spam out the chat, please. All my mods, anybody with a wrench, get the spam out the chat, please. Right? So I see that, and something go off in my head, because like, I know I was talking to Souls one day backstage. I was talking to Souls of Thought one day backstage, and my ears started itching real bad. I was itching my ear with my palm. Like, I'm like, somebody got my name in their mouth. Souls, you remember that, bro? If you still in the chat, you remember that? I was like, I know somebody got my name in their mouth. You know what I'm saying? My ears started itching real bad. I'm like, somebody got my name in their mouth, yo. I'll be knowing. You know what I'm saying? I'm tapped in. So I see he said they on vertical. Let me switch over. Appreciate you, Souls. So I peep like a slew of people hop off my page, all who I know through the same, you know what I'm saying, person I fell out with. I'm like, Motherfucker been playing with classic names.
Classic.
Interesting. Very interesting. That's an enemy, chat.
I'm only gonna do this once.
That's an enemy, chat. One thing, all right, so whether y'all believe Kevin Gates and Brittany Renner was real or not, because I don't, right? I don't. I think it was theater. Cool. But whether you think it was real or not, when their marriage was over, Kevin was on a red carpet somewhere, and the interviewer asked him a question about Brittany. And my man said, "Those I love, I don't discuss. Those who I love, I do not discuss." Should we grow apart? Should the relationship resolve itself? Should things go astray? Should things not be cool no more? Why go on a smear campaign, chat?
Classic.
This be the thing with me. All right. This be the thing with me, chat. This for my chat. Like I said, this for my chat 333 people. All the new people, you know what I'm saying? So welcome to the chat. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We live damn near every day. But like, you went on a smear campaign with my name. You got folks out here jumping and choosing a side as if I'm on an opposing side of some sort. You know, I said on my album, I said, you know, I know some people I love put some smut on my name. I'ma still love them the same. Did I? Damn, was I right?
Classic.
Oh boy, was I right. Right as rain. Yeah. But I see what it is. And that's cool. It's cool.
I'm only gonna do this once.
It'd be like this, chat. My whole life. I can't even brag about it because I give so much gratitude to the universe. It can't even come off as bragging. This is a literal fact. My whole life, I've been one of God's favorites, G. Every time, I'm cool with it. Y'all don't think I got teeth to show too? I got teeth to show too, chat. Like y'all don't get it, man. Like, as unforgiving as I am, I'm so gracious. I ain't forgiving, but I'm gracious and merciful too. Anybody who birthday April 3rd through the 10th know what I'm talking about. Motherfuckers like me got a wrath that you not gonna defeat that come with us if we jump off the porch.
Classic.
So I be chilling. I'm a self-confined crash dummy.
I'm only gonna do this once.
So I be chilling. And what they do when the bear be sleep? Poker.
Classic.
But God too good. God too good. I peeped that today. I said, damn. I said, motherfucker been playing with my name in the street. Very interesting. But I can't take no L's. My man said Big Sam told him, when they paint you a picture, don't let them paint you another picture. A smear campaign is crazy. It don't matter how vague you want to be when you playing with my name. Playing with my name is playing with my name. When you work in corporate America, it don't matter if you an hour late or 2 minutes late. Late is late, my nigga.
Classic.
Okay. All right. So what do I do, chat? What do I do? 333. What up, Joe? 333. What up, Conversation with Soft Rain? Most trying to cover their dirt with dirt. Tez down. Their lives never get better for effing with me. Come on, Tez. Souls of Thought said, I'm a flight away. Let me know. Oh, it ain't no situation. I promise you it ain't no situation. It ain't even no complications. I'm going to stay on the porch. Look what I got going on. Look what I got going on. I'm going to stay on the porch. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm not, listen, don't nothing happen to me. It happened for me. And I ain't lost nothing that should have stayed. We going to stick to the codes for sure. I'm going to stay right on the porch. I got a whole lot of good shit going on. I'm not doing that with you. I'm not going to do that with you. That shows me why God separated us from each other. Yeah, I don't know what you want. I don't care what you want. I know what you want don't need to be around me. Because listen, the first person I told y'all about, in spite of an aggressive separation or dissolution of friendship, in spite of, motherfucker ain't played with your name in the street. Got bigger fish to fry, other shit going on. Motherfucker ain't got time to be talking about each other. I respect that.
Classic.
I respect that. But you got time to run around. Hey, chat, I checked at least a half a dozen accounts. You ain't got nothing but time to talk about me, huh?
I'm only gonna do this once.
Motherfuckers can't barely run a mile, but can run their mouth.
Natural born crash dummy.
Can't barely run a mile, but can run their mouth. Tristan said, I promise I'm trying to chill. Ted said, folks got to stop trying to hold on when the relationship has run its course. That's what I'm saying. Go in peace. Go in peace. The door was never locked. The door was never locked. Motherfuckers ain't want to leave a party without making an announcement. All right, y'all, I'm about to go. Y'all ain't coming with me. You ain't coming with me. You ain't coming. You ain't coming. You ain't coming. Hey, y'all motherfuckers, fill up a bus. Fill up a bus.
Classic.
Fill up a bus. Y'all go, y'all, you, yeah, everybody that want to ride, get on a fucking bus.
Classic.
Get on the bus. And make room for the next bus.
I'm only gonna do this once.
You see what's happening? Come on, man. The Lord had to make room. Niggas be low vibrational. I get it. Your feelings hurt. My feelings hurt too. Move around.
Classic.
You got time. Okay. Okay. And I'm blessed. I'm blessed, and the devil want to play with me. Don't let me wake up tomorrow on some.
Yeah, I got time, cuz.
Niggas don't even want to know what that'll look like. I don't want to know what that'll look like. I'm trying. Hey, all right. Motherfuckers be laughing to the jokes on you. Fuck is you talking about? I done saved niggas' lives. Literally. Literally. My name? Tenfold.
Classic.
Tenfold. Tristan said, if the door is locked, I'll get the window. Get the fuck out. Ted said, I'm the king of the Irish. Goodbye. Tristan said, facts. Rosa Parks in this bitch. Facts. Souls of Thought said, they must got the flyer. LOL. You know how it go. Why you ain't say nothing? Mal said, LOL. Souls of Thought said, to the rabbit got the gun. Allegedly. Yup. No, I'm going to stay on the porch. We blessed.
Classic.
We blessed over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to stay on the porch. I'm chilling. This is close to crashing out I'm going to get. Miles said, you find out how genuine a friendship is real quick. On God. On God. But that's why I rock with what Souls of Thought always talk about when he say, no expectation. You can't really expect nothing. You can't really expect nothing. Because listen, a motherfucker tell you they'll die for you on Tuesday, and they meant it when they said it, but on Thursday they genuinely feel different, G. Motherfucker wake up, change their mind every day, chat.
Classic.
Wake up, change their mind every day, chat. Ted said, Irish goodbyes when you leave without talking to anybody. Yeah. That's how I leave parties. That's how I leave. I say goodbye to the host. I go over to the host and get him. Hey, I'm gone, folks. Yep. Hey, appreciate you having me. Woo out the blase. Yes, sir. And then I just slide. It'd be a couple people on the way out the door. You out of here? Yeah, I'm out of here. All right, y'all be easy. And I'm gone. I'm out of there. Soul said like draws. yeah. Motherfucker change their mind like they change their draws. That's a fact. Tristan said, I'll get an IP quick. Make folks wonder how I found their number. Stop playing. Tristan, they talk about them IPs, allegedly.
Classic.
Don't get dangerous, chat. We chilling, chat. It ain't that. Hey, my chat's so overprotective. Hey, chat, we good,
I'm
chat.
only gonna do this once.
We got shit going on, chat. Ain't nothing stopping nothing, chat. Ain't nothing stopping nothing. We got shit going on. We good. Ain't nothing stopping nothing. We good. Big Sco, when you slide back, pull up with the yeah though. We gonna make sure.
Classic.
But until then, you know what I'm saying? Until then, we I gotta skate. Y'all know I gotta move around. I just wanted to make sure I came on the stream and gave y'all a proper understanding of what a couple of good topics. I guess this is like losing friends 2.0. That's what we could call this one, right? 2.0. You know what I mean? We had to tap back in and touch back on the subject matter and dive a little deeper into them waters. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Raw Society Coalition. That's myself, the Classic Codes. That's Souls of Thought. That's Uncle Plug spelled with 2 G's, Uncle Plug TV. That's the Tears Down, and that's the First Lady of the Coalition. Conversations with Soft Rain, man. Make sure you subscribe to all the channels and tap in with us, man, for sure. But yeah, chat, listen. Ain't nothing stopping nothing. We gonna keep winning. We're going to keep running numbers up. We're going to keep being consistent. And we just going to, it's like a drip of water on a brick. We just going to keep chipping away. And we going to win. Consistency ain't never lost. The shit undefeated. Ain't nobody stopping God's plan. Ain't nobody stopping God's work. You know what I'm saying? I guess this right here is my version of taking the high road. You feel me? Because I'm not finna, yeah. A younger me, though. A younger me for sure, chat. A younger me. Souls of Thought said 333. For sure. A younger me though.
Classic.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? The best thing to do though is keep everybody off the block list. Keep all your pages public and glow out loud.
Classic.
They don't like it when you got that glow. And one thing they hate worse than you having that glow is when you know you got that glow. They don't like that. They don't like that at all. So give them a reason to keep hating on us. You know
Come
what
on,
chat.
Yeah, oil farming, how I'm up in rank. Step in the room, they paid away. I get treated like a milli tank. Southpaw like I'm really tank. I do things that they really can't. Envious, cause they really ain't. I'ma win any type of way. That's a parlay you could take to the bank. That's a parlay you could take to the bank. Know some people I love, put some smut on my name. Real life, I'ma still love them the same. I'ma love them from outside of the frame. I'ma love them from outside of the pain. That type of hate don't belong on my paint. That type of hate don't belong in proximity. Lord knows I love to match energy. Won't smoke, I know the back chimney. No hope with me once you an enemy.
Well trained, I break you down clinically. BTA is my ministry. Laying that belt, laying that leather. It ain't no pics, it's with whoever. Ain't gotta like us, but you gon' respect us. Before I be soft, I'd rather be deadly. Let's get it. Since I lost Sebastian, my heart been heavy. Heart in my heart, now it's hard to be friendly. PTSD on my arms, he was heavy. Felt his heart stop, oh my God, I wasn't ready. Couldn't even walk, his last walk was with Granny. Heard he was sick and they said it was bad. I damn that collapsed, but my legs felt like jelly. Man down, I lost my family. Therapy dog, who gon' help with my sanity now? Think I'm about vanity now. Been in the gym, I'm trying to balance it out. Managing rage, out of line, some people jumped off the page. Bad time if you really won't play. Bad time for you to play with my name. It's Candyman if you say my name. I'm up in rank. Step in the room, they paid away. I get treated like a milli tank. Southpaw like I'm really tank. I do things that they really can't. Envious, cause they really ain't. I'ma win any type of way. That's a parlay you could take to the bank. I'm having that aura, I got that glow. They hate it worse when they know that you know. Walk in the room like I'm covered in gold. I used to suppress it, was about to implode. I used to suppress it, was about to explode. Sore thumb in the room, everywhere that I go. Black sheep for the fam, used to think something was wrong. Took a little time to realize I was chose. Took a little time to realize I was special. Ever since birth, been a cold under pressure. Wanna be great, gotta do a little extra. That's why I grind with obsession. Everything about me irregular, everything about me is pressure. Maximum effort, no box left unchecked on the checklist. No stone left unturned, mash on the gas and etc. Or farming, ho, I'm up in rank. Step in the room, they paved the way. I get treated like a milli tank. Southpaw like I'm really tank. I do things that they really can't. Envious, cause they really ain't. I'ma win any type of way. That's a parlay you could take to the bank. Or farming, ho, I'm up in rank.
Stick to the codes, y'all.
Classic codes, I ain't taking it slow. Forgive me, Lord, I woke up in that mode. Whether the